Welcome to a new episode of the podcast. Vox Agent is made by AI for business executives that work with AI. Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into a topic rapidly reshaping the enterprise tech landscape, AI-driven cloud migration. Our mission is to unpack how artificial intelligence is transforming what was once, a complex, often daunting IT undertaking into a highly strategic and streamlined initiative. For you, our listener, this is your shortcut to understanding a vital shift in enterprise technology and why it's becoming, well, absolutely crucial for businesses right now.
That's right. And the scale of cloud adoption is just immense. We're talking about projections like over 95% of new digital workloads being deployed on cloud platforms by 2025.
95%. Wow.
Exactly. And what's truly fascinating here is how AI is moving beyond just a supporting role. It's becoming really an indispensable component for optimizing these massive transitions.
Indispensable. Okay.
Yeah. The engine driving efficiency, cost effectiveness, and agility. And that directly translates into a significant competitive advantage.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Traditionally, when we talk about cloud migration strategy, it means moving your applications, your data, digital assets, from on-premises servers to a cloud infrastructure.
But sometimes between clouds, right?
Or between clouds, yes. It involves these critical decisions about what to move, when, and how. Things like rehosting, just lifting and shifting.
Simple stuff.
Or refactoring, where you modify applications to be more cloud native. But now we're adding AI to the mix. So how does AI fundamentally change this whole process? Is it just like smarter automation?
It's far more than just basic automation, actually. Think of it as an evolution. We went from simple scripts, rule-based tools, to intelligent, almost autonomous migration systems.
Autonomous.
Well, heading that way. Historically, migrations relied on really painstaking manual analysis, but with the explosion of cloud data and these rapid AI advancements, especially in the late 2010s, early 2020s, everything changed. Now, AI can use things like natural language processing, NLP, to essentially read configuration files and logs. It maps out complex interdependencies, stuff that once took human teams months, literally months to untangle.
Months? Down to what?
Potentially hours or days for that mapping part. It transforms migration from this high-risk kind of guesswork and depth into something much more predictable, optimized, and strategic. It's a really profound shift.
That synergy you mentioned, cloud and AI, pushing each other forward, it does remind me of that Gartner forecast. The one saying cloud isn't just an option by 2028, it's a competitive necessity.
Exactly. It's becoming table stakes.
So if AI is truly amplifying this shift, what are the core concepts, like the fundamental principles AI brings to the table to make this all happen?
That's a crucial question, yeah. How does it fundamentally alter the game? There are a few key concepts really driving this.
Yeah.
First, you've got automation at scale. AI handles environment discovery, data mapping, even some code transformation without needing constant human handholding. And it's adaptive. It learns. It's not just following fixed rules.
Adaptive, right.
Second, predictive analytics. Think of AI as your financial and operational forecaster. It uses vast amounts of historical data to map out optimal infrastructure sizes, predict potential failure points before they hit.
Like a crystal ball for your cloud budget.
Sort of, yeah, and for performance too. Third, there's AI Ops, AI for IT operations. This is about using AI to enhance IT operations management, monitoring system behavior during and after the migration, automatically adjusting resources, or alerting teams to anomalies.
Okay, AI ops, got it.
And finally, the engines driving all this, that's machine learning, ML, and generative AI. They learn from data to make these smart recommendations or take automated actions. And, a truly groundbreaking aspect is generative AI.
How does that fit in?
Well, it can actually convert legacy code into modern cloud-native code. So it's effectively modernizing your applications as part of the migration itself.
Wow. Okay, so if I'm getting this right, all these concepts, automation, prediction, AI ops, ML, generative AI, they kind of form this smart software layer that does the heavy lifting. It reduces human effort, reduces errors. For you, the business executive watching that.
Exactly. It's intelligence embedded at every single step.
Right. So here's where it gets really interesting for me. How is AI actually embedded throughout that whole migration lifecycle? I mean, from the very beginning, the initial assessment, all the way through to optimizing things once you're in the cloud.
Okay, yeah, let's trace that journey. If we connect this to the bigger picture, AI plays a crucial role in every phase. Take discovery and assessment, that initial analysis of your current IT setup.
The starting point.
Right. AI dramatically improves speed and accuracy here. It can automatically scan and map really complex application landscapes, inventorying servers, apps, databases, and crucially, identifying all their interdependencies, sometimes in hours.
Hours versus weeks manually, you said.
Potentially, yes, for complex environments. NLP can even parse technical documents, config files. AI also helps classify and tag data, figuring out the optimal cloud storage tiers based on usage, compliance needs, things like that. Azure Migrate, for example, uses AI to recommend the best migration order for applications.
That sounds like a massive time saver right off the bat. Okay, so
Yes.
once everything's assessed, mapped out, how does AI help with the actual planning?
Good question. For planning and decision support, AI really assists in formulating the strategy. Deciding the approach for each app, do we rehost, refactor, replace, estimating costs, risks.
The strategic choices.
Exactly. AI excels here because it can run countless simulations and cost-benefit analyses at a scale humans just can't match. Advanced ML models process that assessment data to recommend optimal migration paths, timelines.
Can you give an example?
Sure. AI might look at an app and say, okay, just lifting and shifting this won't give you the best value, but if you refactor it to use cloud-native features, you could cut costs significantly.
Oh.
AWS has seen this lead to savings of up to 50% sometimes.
50%, okay.
And it can also flag potential licensing headaches or compliance issues way ahead of time so teams can sort them out before the move.
So it's not just speed, it's making smarter, more cost-effective decisions early on. Makes sense. And then the actual the automation and execution phase?
Right. During the execution, AI's role shifts to automating and orchestrating all those complex tasks.
Yeah.
Forget the manual nightmares of data replication, setting up environments, network config, the cutover itself.
The risky part.
Often the riskiest part, yeah. AI-driven orchestrators can handle these intricate tasks, often autonomously, ensuring critical data and services move with much higher precision and ideally minimal disruption.
How does it manage that?
Well, AI can schedule data transfers for optimal times, like off-peak hours. It dynamically allocates network and compute resources as needed. And crucially, AI handles validation and testing.
Testing too.
Yes. After an app is migrated, AI tools compare pre- and post-migration data for consistency. They can even run user acceptance tests using simulated inputs to check functionality. The impact can be huge. Some orgs report near-zero errors and no service interruptions for complex migrations.
Near zero errors, no interruptions. That's a bold claim. From an executive's perspective, how realistic is that for, say, the average large company? Are there hidden costs or prerequisites to achieve that?
It is realistic, but it's not magic. It's realistic for organizations that invest properly up front. That means ensuring good data quality for the AI to work with, choosing the right AI tooling, and importantly, having skilled people to oversee the AI. The hidden costs are more about that upfront investment, setting up the intelligent automation correctly, maybe some training, and ensuring you have robust human oversight, especially initially.
Okay, oversight is key.
Absolutely. But the payoff in reduced manual effort, faster timelines, and crucially, avoided downtime and errors is generally very substantial. And then after you're actually in the cloud, it doesn't stop. That's where optimization and monitoring comes in, often under the umbrella of AI ops.
Right, keeping things running smoothly.
Exactly. AI-driven monitoring systems continuously watch metrics, latency, throughput, resource utilization in real time. Through machine learning, the system learns what normal looks like for your environment.
So it spots problems faster.
Much faster. It can quickly detect anomalies or performance issues, and depending on how it's configured, it can trigger alerts or even initiate automated remediation, sometimes called self-healing capabilities.
Self-healing.
Yeah, like automatically restarting a failed service or scaling resources. And for cost optimization, AI is constantly looking for underutilized resources. Servers running at 5% CPU, and it can forecast future demand to help with proactive scaling.
So it scales up before the big rush.
Ideally, yes. Or scales down when demand drops to save money. AI can autonomously adjust cloud resources, compute, storage, whatever, to match real-time needs, spinning instances up or down in seconds. It ensures you're paying for what you need, when you need it, while maintaining performance.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you, the business leader listening? It sounds like AI is delivering some, pretty compelling value here beyond just making the migration happen.
Absolutely. The tangible benefits are really compelling, and they cover multiple areas. First, as we touched on, accelerated timelines. Tasks that once took weeks can now genuinely take minutes or hours in some cases.
It's like that mapping example.
Right. We've seen cases, like an enterprise modernizing over 800 legacy apps, using AI for code transformation and completing migrations 3 times faster than manual methods. That means much less business disruption, and you get to innovate faster.
Makes sense. And costs.
Cost optimization and savings are huge. AI helps with optimal resource sizing, preventing that common issue of over-provisioning. Like I mentioned, AWS has seen AI-informed decisions cut IT costs by up to 50%.
That's significant.
It really is. Plus, the automation itself drastically reduces migration effort and labor costs. One financial firm reported saving millions just in labor. And importantly, it's not just a one-off saving during the migration.
Ah, the ongoing part.
Exactly. Post-migration, AI provides continuous cost monitoring. It spots anomalies, finds idle resources, recommends things like reserved instances, leading to ongoing monthly savings. It instills financial discipline.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. Faster and cheaper is great. But what about reliability and risk? That's always a huge concern with any major IT shift, right?
Critically important. And AI delivers here too, leading to higher reliability and lower risk. Well, ML models can actually predict potential errors before they happen.
Predict errors.
Yeah, by recognizing patterns associated with past failures. They can warn engineers or sometimes even automatically apply fixes. An AI-assisted migration of a customer data platform, for instance, achieved near-zero data errors and no customer-facing downtime. That's huge. AI also assesses risk factors. It flags high-risk migration steps, identifies those hidden dependencies that could cause trouble, where migrating system A inadvertently breaks system B.
Preventing those nasty surprises.
Exactly. And from a security standpoint, AI is constantly scanning for vulnerabilities or misconfigurations during the process. Given that Gartner prediction 99% of cloud security failures being due to human error.
Yeah, that's a scary stat.
It is.
Yeah.
So AI's vigilant monitoring and automated compliance checks are a massive benefit for security and reducing risk.
Okay, so beyond cost and risk.
Well, you get improved operational efficiency and uptime. Real-time monitoring means performance issues get spotted and fixed faster. Higher uptime, better responsiveness. For scalability, AI predicts those usage surges and scales services preemptively. Think about Airbnb's migration to AWS automation was key to letting them scale smoothly.
Right, handling growth.
And AI also simplifies governance and compliance. It can monitor for policy violations, automate audit reports, reducing that burden on IT.
Okay, and the bigger picture, innovation.
Absolutely. And this is maybe the most exciting part. AI-driven migration unlocks significant innovation and agility gains. Because the move is faster, dev teams can start using those cool cloud-native services sooner.
Like serverless or AI services in the cloud?
Precisely. AI can automate CI/CD pipelines, meaning you can roll out new features much faster. We've seen orgs shift from monthly releases to daily releases. It also enables more advanced AI and analytics post-migration. A biopharma company, for example, now uses AI in drug development because their data is clean and accessible in the cloud. Capital One is another great example. Their cloud migration-enabled machine learning at scale.
So the migration itself becomes an enabler for future AI use.
Exactly. And AI even provides feedback loops after migration, suggesting further optimizations or refactoring opportunities down the line. It's about continuous improvement.
It really sounds like AI isn't just about doing the same migration cheaper or faster, but achieving, like you said, a fundamentally better outcome. You get an optimized, resilient, innovation-ready cloud environment from day one. That feels like a huge shift.
It really is a paradigm shift.
What stands out to you most when you look at these real-world examples across different industries? Are there common themes?
What's fascinating is just the sheer breadth of application. It shows AI's value isn't limited to one sector. In financial services, you have Capital One, like we mentioned. Huge gains in speed, resilience, and enabling new AI services like their chatbot, Eno.
Right.
In healthcare and life sciences, that biopharma example, migrating massive data volumes using AI for quality checks, leading to faster trials, better productivity. AI helps with compliance too, like IPAA.
Critical in healthcare.
Absolutely. In retail and e-commerce, companies use AI to migrate product databases, then immediately leverage cloud AI for recommendation engines. They're reconciling complex supply chain data.
Driving sales and efficiency.
For manufacturing and energy, think predictive maintenance enabled by migrating factory monitoring systems with AI-driven testing. Utilities using AI to predict equipment failures, optimizing maintenance.
Preventing outages.
And even in government and public sector, we see AI helping migrate ancient systems, like that COBOL to Java example, saving massive manual effort while ensuring rules like data sovereignty are met.
So whether it's finance, healthcare, retail, manufacturing, government, the common threads seem clear. AI helps keep the lights on during the move, minimizing downtime, preventing data loss. It directly enables powerful new capabilities after the move, analytics, AI services, personalization, and maybe just as importantly, it seems to foster a more data-driven, innovative culture.
Precisely. It changes how IT operates and how the business leverages technology.
Okay, but every deep dive, has its twists and turns. While the benefits sound incredibly clear, AI isn't some kind of magic wand, right? What should executives be aware of? What are the challenges or limitations here? It almost sounds like AI is the super-powered co-pilot for your migration, but like any good co-pilot, it still needs a skilled pilot at the controls, doesn't it?
That's a perfect analogy, actually. Yes, there are definitely challenges. First, there are still technical limitations. Really complex, highly customized legacy systems can sometimes, well, confuse the AI tools, especially if the documentation is poor or data quality is low.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Essentially, yes. AI models might not fully grasp unique proprietary behaviors, leading to less than optimal recommendations. And the AI is only as good as its training data. If it's biased or outdated, predictions about cost or performance might be inaccurate. Plus, current AI tools often have a limited scope. You might get alert fatigue from false positives if they aren't tuned properly.
Okay, so the tech isn't perfect. What about implementing it?
That brings us to the implementation challenges. A big one is the skills gap. You need people who understand both cloud and AI to really leverage these tools effectively to interpret outputs, oversee the automation.
So hiring or upskilling?
Both, likely. It requires strategic investment in people. Then there's change management and cultural resistance. IT staff might worry about their jobs or just be skeptical about trusting AI decisions. Leaders need to communicate the vision clearly. AI augments human skills. It doesn't just replace them.
Addressing the fear factor.
Exactly. Integration with existing processes can also be tricky. If AI wants to automatically spin up resources, but that clashes with your established change approval workflow, you need to reconcile that. And finally, sometimes legacy data or API access issues mean the AI can't get all the information it needs, leaving blind spots.
Right, it needs the data. So it's not just the tech, but the people, the processes, the culture around it. And what about those broader concerns like security or ethics when AI is making potentially critical decisions?
That's a crucial point and increasingly important. Regulatory and security concerns are paramount. AI decision-making can sometimes be a black box, right? Hard to explain why it made a certain recommendation. That can be a problem for compliance in regulated industries.
Transparency is.
Yes. And there's the risk of over-reliance and automation risks. If you trust the AI too much without proper checks, a flawed AI suggestion implemented automatically at machine speed could cause serious problems, outages, data loss.
Scary thought.
It is. Best practice absolutely dictates keeping a human in the loop, especially for critical decisions or in the early stages, and setting very clear guardrails for the AI. From a security perspective, giving AI broad system access obviously creates new potential attack surfaces. Yeah. Those AI tools need rigorous vetting, security hardening, the principle of least privilege, and constant monitoring, just like any privileged user.
Okay, so challenges exist, need careful management. But despite these hurdles, you sound optimistic. The future looks incredibly bright for AI and cloud migration. What can we expect? What are the really exciting trends coming down the pike?
Oh, absolutely optimistic. The future points towards increasingly autonomous cloud systems. We're moving, maybe slowly but surely, towards environments where AI handles more self-planning, self-execution, self-correction. The lines blur between a one-off migration project and continuous AI-driven adjustment and optimization.
Continuous evolution.
Exactly. Yeah. Generative AI and advanced analytics will become even more powerful. Think automated code refactoring on a large scale, converting database schemas, maybe even automatically breaking down monolithic applications into microservices. That could dramatically accelerate modernization.
Really cutting down that technical debt.
Precisely. We're already seeing generative ML/re-architecture time and dev costs in early examples. Future tools will also offer more holistic observability, connecting technical metrics directly to business KPIs, like showing how migrating system X improved customer checkout times by 15%.
Connecting IT to business value directly.
Yes. And we'll see more AI co-pilots and conversational interfaces. Engineers, maybe even less technical managers, interacting with AI assistants using natural language. Hey AI, analyze my cloud spend for savings opportunities. And it does it. Maybe even suggests actions.
Democratizing cloud management.
That's the goal. Hybrid and multi-cloud optimization will also get smarter. AI deciding the best place for a workload, which cloud, on-prem, edge, based on real-time factors like latency, cost, data sovereignty, maybe even moving workloads fluidly.
Dynamic placement.
Yeah. This ties into edge computing and IoT integration, with AI helping manage distributed applications. And there's a growing focus on sustainability, AI optimizing for energy efficiency, perhaps scheduling non-critical workloads when renewable energy is abundant or grid carbon intensity is low.
Green computing, AI-powered.
You could say that. And finally, we'll see improved governance and ethics frameworks evolve alongside the tech, more transparency, better fail-safes, built-in compliance checks for AI decisions. The whole ecosystem will mature.
Fascinating. So for you, our listener, investing in this AI-driven automation now, it really isn't just about solving today's migration headaches. It sounds like it's about preparing for a future where this kind of agility and smart infrastructure management are just baseline requirements. It's positioning your organization ahead of the curve.
It's absolutely a strategic imperative now, not just a nice to have.
So let's bring it home. How do leaders translate these insights into concrete action? What's the executive playbook here? If I'm a business leader listening, what should I do next to prepare for this shift?
Okay, the key takeaway for executives is view AI-driven cloud migration as a core strategic initiative, not just an IT project. You need to strategically align it directly with tangible business goals. Is it about entering new markets faster, improving customer experience, reducing operational risk? Define those goals and measure success against them.
Tie it to the business.
Directly. Operationally, the operational benefits are clear. Automation frees up your valuable IT teams for higher value work, increases productivity, leads to more stable systems, and it provides that ongoing financial discipline through continuous cost optimization. It makes IT budgeting more predictable, more efficient.
Stability and efficiency.
And it creates competitive advantage. You fast-track innovation by getting to those cloud-native services quicker. It can even help attract top tech talent who want to work with modern tools and approaches. It positions your company as forward-thinking.
The talent angle is interesting.
It really matters.
Yeah.
But be realistic about the adoption challenges and maintain strong oversight. There will be upfront investments in tools, maybe in partners, definitely in training. You need to proactively address the skills gap. And change management is crucial. Communicate the vision, get buy-in, address concerns, and importantly, adapt your governance frameworks for AI-driven decisions.
So, practical next steps.
Okay, concrete next steps for executives. First, educate your leadership team. Make sure everyone across departments understands the potential and the why. Frame benefits in their specific context. Second, set clear objectives and KPIs. Don't just migrate. Migrate with purpose. Aim to reduce infrastructure TCO by 30%, or launch X new capabilities enabled by cloud AI within 6 months. Make it measurable.
Got it. Be specific.
Third, invest in foundational tech and people. Maybe stand up a dedicated cloud migration task force or even a center of excellence that combines cloud and AI expertise. Fourth, leverage partners. Cloud providers have programs. There are specialized consultants. Don't try to reinvent the wheel entirely.
Use the ecosystem.
Exactly. Fifth, focus heavily on people enablement. Training, certifications, internal support help your employees adapt and succeed with these new tools and processes. Sixth, plan for ongoing operations, not just the migration event. Think AI ops from the start. How will AI continue to manage and optimize the environment?
It's a continuous journey.
It is. And finally, seventh, maintain a long-term vision. Think 3-5 years out. How will AI be used more broadly in the business once you're fully leveraging the cloud? Ensure today's migration decisions support that future state.
Great advice. Ultimately, it feels like AI-driven cloud migration is rapidly becoming a necessity, not just a nice-to-have value add. It makes you reflect. Maybe manual cloud migrations will soon feel as outdated as, I don't know, manual telephone switchboard.
It's heading that way fast.
The journey to the cloud, when guided by AI, really transforms into an acceleration of opportunities, doesn't it? Propelling your company ahead.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's about building that future-ready foundation.
Thank you for joining the podcast, and see you soon.